And we are live, it says. Hello there, humans. I am Dulce Silverno. I'm a partially blind own voices author, also known as the Ace from Space. As you can tell, I write primarily sci fi, but I also write short stories in multiple genres and a little bit of poetry. Welcome to my stream if you're new. Well, thank you for coming back if you've visited before. And today I'm not alone. Hello, Sako. Tell us about you.
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voigt. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. Hi, AV. Woo. Oh, I'm done.
For coming.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, AV. Thank you for being here. And yeah, if you saw the thumbnail, for people who might not know, there was a volcano thing going on in Iceland. It's not dangerous. Everyone is safe. Nature was so kind to the people of Grindavik. It's a small town. It's called Grindavik. And they had so many earthquakes. They were worried that the next volcano was going to come after them and everybody would have to evacuate and all that. No, no, no. The volcano, like nature was so kind that it found the least dangerous spot in whole Reykjanes area and it went there. There it exploded, like there. It is a fissure volcano, so it's not like Eyjafjallajökull fucking 2010.
Mm-hmm.
This is different. So this one is called Fagradalsfjall or Geldingadalur because it's like in the middle of those two places. So Geldingadalur / Fagradalsfjall is not the same as Fellow of 2010. Mm-hmm. So don't worry about it. It's completely different. This one is a fissure. So fissure volcanoes are not like the cone volcano mountain looking like. It's not like Etna that, it's not like those. Not like those. Fissures are different. And this one found a tiny valley where there are no roads, there are no people, and it decided to take out all the rage that it was having for weeks with the earthquakes. So I think it's still going. I don't think it's still going. Well, I will have to check. But the weekend, it was just going and going the entire weekend. It was erupting. So there were a lot of cameras, lots of streams, lots of pictures and updates and drones flying and people getting very close to the lava river. A writer friend was there, getting too close in my opinion, but there he was.
Well, if there was ever going to be an opportunity to see a volcano up close, like...
Yeah, the Icelanders call this one a tourist volcano because it's not dangerous. It's just a feature. It's not Eyjafjallajökull. It's not that fella. You can go there. With this one, you can go there. Still, keep your distance. There are fences and roadblocks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So people are safe. It is that kind of. It is that kind of volcano. It's for tourists, so people go watch. It's nice. I enjoyed it very much.
I'm glad you did.
AV says Eyjafjallajökull. These comments are so tiny. Oh God. It was the one from back then. Yeah, yeah. Yep. I remember everyone trying to say pronounce
it.
Yeah, when that I remember all that. It was hilarious. But it's a long name. It literally means what was sea mountain glacier. Something like that. So that's what it means. It's not It's not that difficult to pronounce after a while if you practice. Yep, you saw the drone footage. Yeah, the drone footage was pretty cool. It was, that was by Björn Steinbeck, and Björn Steinbeck has a YouTube channel. I discovered him and I started following. Hey Haley, is this Spence?
No,
No,
no.
it's another Haley. Oh, Haley
It's another
missed.
Haley.
Hi, Haley. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming to my streams. Hi, Violet. Thank you for
Hi,
coming.
Violet.
It's good to see you. It's really nice. And sorry that I'm talking about volcanoes today. You know, that was the weekend distraction provided to all of us by people in Iceland and Icelandic nature. And, you know, as a writer, I cannot write without nature. So, of course, I was watching. Of course, I got distracted. Of course, I wasn't editing my stories. I was watching a volcano going off. um, but
And
I'm.
there's Spence.
Hey, Spence. Hey, Spence. Hey. Hey, other Haley.
Hey, other Haley.
Hi, lovelies. Oh, hi. Hi, Tori. Good to see you. The Artful Dabbler. That's Tori. Thank you for joining us today.
Well met.
Yeah, nice to see everyone here. What do you say? Do you want to have a 10-minute warm up?
Yes.
I'm going to have a warm up. You know, my winter. You know what? I should make volcano timers. I'm going to. I don't know how people are going to take that, but I'm making a volcano timer. At some point, I don't know if it's going to be a 20-minute or 15-minute. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be a volcano timer for sure. It's going
Cool.
to be a thing. It's gonna be a thing. I don't know. I'm not sharing audio. Usually I share the music, but I'm just gonna keep the music to myself this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know people prefer to put their own thing, or sometimes they keep it in. Sometimes I will play music, sometimes I won't. So I will just keep it varied. Did I just? Did I? No, am I here still?
Yeah.
And the
You
timer
kind of
is
like went out and came back in.
okay. And the timer is here. Okay.
It's a black screen, but yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's about to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The timer is here. And we are
Yeah.
going to get ready to sprint in 3 and 2 and 1 and sprint. And we're back. Yeah, and we're back. I was like, what the hell is that noise? It was another video that just went right after. Okay, so we're back.
We're back.
Yay. Oh yeah, Ramiro, hi. Volcano. Yeah,
Volcano.
yeah, volcano. There was a volcano that went off in Iceland. So I thought it was a cool thumbnail, and of course, I spent the whole weekend watching Fagradalsfjall doing what was doing. So I took that and made a thumbnail. Thank you to Runar Greitmundsson for the picture. It wasn't mine. I stole it from that guy. So yeah, I think Runar Geirmundsson is an athlete or someone important. It's one of those important people in Iceland. But he shared a bunch of pictures on Facebook, and he said that people can share and do whatever they want, but the media needed permission if they wanted pictures or something.
Ah.
Yeah, so he specified that we, like people, could do whatever the crap we wanted, and I took some pictures, but still I give credit because that picture is not mine. So yeah, it was by Runar Geirmundsson. Yeah, Geirmundsson. I'm still confusing Geirmundsson with Grettisson because Valur Grettisson. I'm confusing names today. I'm not very good with this. Yes, and the volcano. Yeah, volcano was a thing. So if you want to see the whole thing, there are lots of time lapses and streams, like 11 hours of that, because people were streaming the whole weekend. It is very inspiring for some of the stories that I want to work on. So yeah, volcano was a thing. Yep. Hi. Good to see you.
And we're back.
Yeah. Voices in my head say, "We're back." Oh dear. Yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. Perfect timing. Voices in my head said, "We're back." Yes. So, how did that sprint go for you?
Good. I saved off some samples from the sets that we took this weekend. And I'm basically queuing up the next set to do samples of.
Yep. So if you don't know, guys, Sako is a writer, a dancer, a photographer, an artist. And like she does so many things. And this weekend she was doing photography, right?
Yep.
Awesome. I made coffee. That was my sprint.
I am sans coffee.
I made coffee. Oh, you need to make some.
I do.
Yep. I'm trying to work on a new story that I need to work on because I realized that maybe my sci-fi is not. You look very what?
I look very nice for a YouTube bot.
But she's not a YouTube bot.
I am apparently a YouTube bot. I'm a well-scripted YouTube bot.
She's not a YouTube bot. She's a friend. She's a friend.
Sleep inertia. I get that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sleep inertia. That sprint was spent just just getting dressed and making breakfast. Yeah, that's necessary. I mean, you need to do those things. Definitely. It's a good start of the day. I'm glad the sprint helped you just to start moving and start the day. It's a good thing. I'm glad that what I am doing is helping people start their day a little bit, more with more company. Hi, Stephen. Good morning. I wonder, did a blind alien use advanced technology to make that volcano? Now, I mean, if that was the case, at least we, the aliens, chose a very nice spot where no one would get hurt.
Indeed.
So yeah, that no one would get hurt. The alien jokes are a thing now. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I met Steven on a stream this weekend
Oh,
with some other lovely ladies. They stream at night, and I was like, I'm awake. I'll join. If they were talking about a dream or like a lucid dream, I was like, I'm gonna jump right in. That's how you summon Dal. They're just
yeah,
talking
that's
lucid
yeah.
dreams.
We'll talk about lucid dreaming.
Yeah, and then you summon me. Oh, speaking of like woo woo topics, like some people like to call it, which is not woo woo at all, but people do
Mm.
that. Speaking of interesting topics, Sako, you have something going on this weekend.
I sure do. I am doing a fundraiser stream, 8 hours of tarot readings, 3 card readings for $5. And all of the proceeds are going to my mother's cancer treatments
Yes,
on Saturday.
Sako's mom is dealing with cancer treatment.
Mhm.
So she has done a couple of charity streams to cover for the treatment costs. And this Saturday, I think, is the last one, right?
It's the last one.
Yep. So we're gonna have a tarot session.
Mhm.
Yeah. For those who have never had that kind of short tarot sessions, is what I plan to do whenever I get a set of runes. Because now I feel ready, but I still don't have runes because pandemic, and
Oh,
I have not gone out, so that's why I don't have them. I don't
okay.
have them yet. But the past, present, and future cards, because you're gonna do tarot. So she's
Well,
gonna, yeah.
it could be past, present, future. It could be um like Mother Maiden Crone. It could be it motives, or I mean there's a whole bunch of like 3 card readings that could
Mm-hmm.
be a thing. I'm just going to do situational stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Haley's gonna be there. Like Haley, if you wanna get to know, like, okay, Sako, I have to add your channel link to the description, which I
Okay.
will. After the stream, I will add Sako's channel to the description. This
It'll
was.
be at the Witch of Tilwith Teg.
Oh, you will do it at the Witch of Tilwood Tech. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sako has two channels.
I
She
do.
has her main channel is called Sako to Me, and then the other one is the Witch of Tilwood Tag. I will put that in the description. I will put both. So the
Okay.
tarot readings will be at the Witch of Tail, because yeah. I need to find your channel. I will do that in the next sprint because otherwise we will have a lot of dead air.
Yeah, no problem.
You were here yesterday. Yes. Dreams with Dal at KRU at KU KRUP.
KRUB.
Oh yeah, you're listening to Dreams with Dal at KRUP. I'm taking your calls from midnight to 3 a.m. Tell me your dreams, and I will tell you your future. It's a joke now. It's a
Yeah.
joke.
Now it's a
Yeah.
gag. Yeah.
Now it's a gag. And now, let's share a song for this week. Oops, I did it again.
Oh,
I play
God.
with your heart. Got lost in the game. I mean,
Oh my
it's a
God.
gag. It's a gag. Yeah, I was playing Britney in that stream, and it was kind of fun. And I know how to make voices, so apparently I can sing that.
Apparently
Yeah,
you can.
yeah. So I will open up a radio station. It's a one off, like a one man band show thing. Nah, nah. I'm not gonna sing Britney again. If you missed it, you missed it. Uh, but yeah, that was hilarious. I'm sorry to hear about that, Sako. I still don't have any job, but I'll hope that your mother. Don't worry about that. You can support by you just show up and give her, like, run it in the background. That will give her watch time, which also
Mhm.
helps with the algorithm, which will bring more people in. So
Yeah.
that in that sense you can also help.
Yeah.
I have been to some of her streams, and I cannot contribute because I didn't get my payment yet or whatever, and
Mhm.
yeah, and so I was just watching. Yep, be right back. Coffee time.
Woo. Hi, Berry Bad Books.
Привет. Привет, Katinka. Good to see you. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you so much for joining. I have the best radio voice.
Ever heard. Oh my god.
Oh, the Blind Guy Show. Hey, is it Greg, right? I think if I remember correctly, because today I'm mixing names like it's nobody's business, but I think your name is Greg. Thank you so much for joining, Greg. If that's your name, I hope so. I hope my memory is great.
Throw the dice.
Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my writing and productivity sprints. For people in the blind community, my live streams are about getting productive, getting things done, writing words, because most of the people that come to my streams are writers or artists in general, like Tori and Sako and other people who are artists. So we do productivity sprints and we do chat in between.
Ooh.
What is it?
Write a sequel to your recent short story, and after the war and the sniper goes home, a stranger in a strange land, perhaps.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's
reintegration into society, and sometimes it doesn't take.
Well, I mean, Stephen, that story was a tribute to a real person. His name is Simo Hauha. He's a Finnish. He was he was a Finnish war veteran, and he was the deadliest sniper in the history of snipers that ever was. You know, he's the deadliest. He killed most people. You know, more than all the Russians, and more than Vasily, more than Ludmila, more than Vasily. Yeah, so all the famous snipers from Russia, which were also like very efficient snipers, but Simo apparently he had a higher count. So when it comes to like numbers, he was the deadliest. So I wrote a tribute because, you know, people glorify that kind of stuff. You know, they glorify it and make it sound like, oh, it's such a badass and it's so cool. And I'm over here like, yeah, maybe, but what about the person? You know, what about how they feel and how they cope with that afterwards? And, you know, so that story poem, I don't know if it's a story or a poem. I think it's a little bit of both.
It's very lyrical.
It's very, very lyrical. But it is, I don't know if I should make a sequel because, you know,
I think that would do it injustice. I think you should do a separate story.
It's a separate story with a different character.
With like a different character.
Yeah, like a futuristic sniper, something like that. Like like an inspired by, but not, that's not Simo Hauha anymore. Yeah. Because that would be
I think that's especially in American soldiers. I suspect in soldiers in the rest of the world too.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea.
No. Like I'm trying to say that sometimes integration of soldiers back into society doesn't take, and they end up homeless.
Simo wasn't homeless because, I mean, he was such a big hero for Finland that the government gave him a new farm and everything. He had new land, new everything. The government just gave him everything. But he didn't really integrate to society. He lived mostly alone. He didn't want to go out. I mean, of course, he had a lot of death threats, you know, obviously.
Oh, sure.
I mean, so he had some sort of agoraphobia. And later in life, when, of course, you know, old age, he went to an asylum for veterans. So Finland had it better for their World War II soldiers back in that time. So he was okay. He did great, but he didn't really integrate back to society. He didn't want to deal with anything. But it is also part of his personality, because as I hear, I mean, before he became the deadliest sniper and all that, he was a hunter, he was a farmer, he was just a simple man, you know, like he was really simple. He was not very talkative, he was over there with nature in his own little world, like a good old Finnish man, because that's, he was a bit of a stereotype, but it is true.
Yeah.
So of course, after imagine if he was already like that, very reclusive. Imagine after the war, yeah, that just didn't work. That he wouldn't be integrated again.
Mm-hmm.
I could give Delilah a run for her money. Yeah, yeah. I hear about this Delilah woman now. The woman on the radio, I guess.
I guess.
The KRUP radio, I guess. Oh, yeah, you're Greg. I'm great to know that I'm remembering everybody's name now. That's great.
Yay!
Yay, because I'm having some problems remembering some of the names today. It's hilarious.
It's
It's
hilarious.
But yeah, the sequel to the story would be a good idea. Maybe just not about Simo because no, I wouldn't. That was not the intention for my release. I just wanted to pay tribute to an amazing hero. Like he says, it was just my job. I just did what I was told, and if there would be no Finland unless everyone had done the same. So
Right.
that's how he sees it. He says like, okay, it was my job. I had to do it, and it was for Finland. That's it. That's all. I'm not a hero. I'm not a diva. I'm not a nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I respect that so much that I was like, I need to write something for this man. I know he's already dead, but I don't care. I feel like it means so much to me because I think the same way. There would be no Finland, and I wouldn't have met my friends and my dad and all the people I know there. So yeah, I wouldn't have had the kind of life I have. My life would be different if it wasn't for him. You see what I mean? And it's something historical, but yeah, it has a big meaning for me and like how it has impacted my life even though I didn't know it at the time, but yeah.
Right.
So we're gonna do a 15-minute sprint. Oh, Av says did I click on it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. StreamYard is weird with my magnifier, so sometimes I don't see
Yeah.
the Finnish government and what.
The Finnish government gave land to all soldiers who fought in those wars. Keep in mind, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
They figured soldiers fight better if they literally had land to fight for.
Yep, that is. But still, Simo was awesome. Yeah, he was. He definitely was. Or maybe awesome. No, he was awesome, but
I think he is awesome in the literal sense of the word. Like he inspires awe.
yes, but not he didn't take it like a diva thing. He
Right.
did not become a celebrity after what he did. That's
Right.
not his approach. That's not what he wanted.
Mhm.
So in that regard, I also don't treat him that way because I know that that's not what he wanted. He was just I'm a simple farmer, which is very Finnish, like my dad is the same. It's like I'm like, you're so smart and blah blah blah, and it's like I'm a simple engineer. It's that kind of I'm a simple whatever profession. It's like
Sure.
the Finnish behavior again.
I am but a simple man. Why?
Yeah. I like
Don't make
that.
me do things.
Yeah, I take it as well. I'm a simple writer. That's But anyway, we're gonna do 15 minutes now. I am sharing a Northern Lights timer.
Yay.
We're having a lot of nature inspired timers. We have snow, we have Northern Lights, we have a dog barking. I hope you cannot hear it.
Nope.
Good, because that dog is driving me insane. But yes, okay, we're at some point I'm gonna make the volcano timer. It's gonna happen. Volcano timer is gonna be a thing because I have an Iceland timers collection, so volcano is appropriate. I already have Northern Lights, an airplane in the snow, and yeah, volcano is appropriate. I need you. I need you, Fagradas Fiat. I hope I can find time lapses and stuff. But in the meantime, we are sprinting, getting ready to write our words, or or do the photography sample things, or anything that we're gonna work on in this 15 minutes timer. We're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Spree. And we're back. How did you do in this sprint, Sako?
Hi. Hi. Yeah. What?
Yep. We're back.
Yes, we are.
Right. So how was it for you?
It was good. It was mostly getting coffee
Yay!
and I smoked half a cigarette and now I'm here.
Awesome. So we had people joining in right when we started the sprint. So hi Charlotte, the account says Oscar, but I know it's Charlotte. Hi Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
The question was, are any of your characters blind and visually impaired? Woo! I do that all the time. I mean, Hulda is partially sighted, Annie is partially sighted, Hallur is losing his vision because of glaucoma. So who else? Hurley is completely blind. She only has light perception. So yeah, lots of my characters are blind and visually impaired. It's a thing. I write about that all the time. So,
well, write what you know, right?
no, not only. I mean, sometimes I don't write a blind character. Like Ilona is not blind, but
Right.
that story has been harder to finish. And Auri Auri can see. It's just that she needs reading glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So Auri is not blind. But you see, I'm starting to. Oh no, and Tibor is not blind. Tibor is completely sighted. So I vary it, like depending on I contrast it with sighted characters, but of course I bring in blind characters because no one else is going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Hi Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Good to see you, Sam. I know it's like super early morning for you. Thank you. And here is Steven's. Steven is great in the chats. He always brings up this kind of interesting. I mean, I've seen Steven in other streams, so that's how I know. Like, how do you order these things?
I don't prioritize one over the other, but as a writer, I would probably put dialogue at the end. Prose would be like in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Narration is like number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Theme and message is probably number 1.
For me, theme and message is super important. I cannot write a story just for the sake of, oh well, I just wrote. No, I don't do that.
There's got to be a point.
Yeah,
and
I need
usually
to have him.
And
yeah.
usually the point is like some kind of societal like message.
Usually, or well, in the case of Simo, it was a tribute to someone who impacted my life in a way that I didn't even know before. But yeah, so there's always a reason why I wrote a story. I might not tell you the reason. I might not let you know, like, obviously what it was. Like the case of Liminal Void. Liminal Void was, I was afraid of sharing that because I was afraid that someone might pick up what the hell that was. But I just shared it anyway. And also for this Saturday, this is the link. It's in the chat. You can look it up. It's this is Sako's witchy community channel, and the tarot cards and all the things that we're gonna do this weekend. The reason for the fundraiser stream, once again, for those who just joined, is that Sako's mom is going through cancer treatment, and Sako is helping with raising money to cover the costs. So this is why we're having a feed. So I can't really do much, but like if you need company or whatever, I will be there.
Oh, I'd love to have you on. Yeah.
Or just in the chat, whichever way. But
or just in the chat, whatever you're comfortable with.
Awesome. So we're just gonna or just whichever. We will see how this Saturday goes. But yes, if you're interested for like, if you want to know or tarot for a commission of $5, you can donate to Sako. She will give you all the details on Saturday. But yeah, for $5 you are gonna get a tarot reading, three cards tarot reading. So like if you are interested in that, you can visit the link that I just shared over there. Go to her channel and subscribe and just wait for the stream. Hope to see you there.
See,
Yeah,
that
theme,
is.
message, prose, narration. Yeah,
I think
yeah, similar to
that's a
what you
pretty
said.
good rating. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good rating.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
so many of those things are technically like the same thing for me. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, and the other things can be fixed in editing.
I know it's like super early. I know. Yeah, this is the thing for me is that I need the theme, but I also need to know like my characters, and the theme of the story and the message will dictate the kind of characters that I write. What the hell was? Oh, yeah, that was a typo thing that happened. Whatever. And also, Charlotte says one word and got distracted. Oh God, don't worry about it. Yeah, got distracted. It's okay.
Mm. This is a very interesting
Can any of
question.
you three tell me what
Chapter
chapter
2 syndrome.
chapter 2 syndrome?
Mm-hmm.
What's
So,
this?
so what I do is chapter 2 syndrome is the idea that it's just the space between, like, I have, as a reader, I have a hard time getting past chapter 2 in any book.
Wow.
There's like a doldrum, because it's supposed to be like day in the life. And usually chapter 3 or 4 is when the catalyst happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have to like trudge through the first like quarter of the book. And it deters me from reading a lot.
Oh, I see. Hi, Adega. Good morning.
Hi, Adega.
Greetings to Valhalla.
Speaking of someone who doesn't suffer from chapter 2 syndrome.
Right. Speaking of, I mean, he's a great writer and a great narrator too. If you have never heard his stories, you can check his channel, Adega Outlaw.
Oh my gosh, on Kent Sean's channel,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, he just like belted out a story in like 10 minutes and then rewrote it in another 10.
Yeah, that's
and it was great.
I mean, he's the Olganza Witches. Like you have to listen to that. Children of the Directive. I love that book. I mean, he has so many good stories on his channel. Go listen to him. He's a great narrator. It's awesome. Adega is awesome. Like if you don't know this guy, what are you doing with your life? Seriously, it's one of my. I admire this guy. He can tell, of course, because I always hype him. And I mean it because he's a fantastic writer, and I would just love that more people get to see what he's doing. I know he's another Simo. He doesn't do it for that. He does it because he wants to write. Like so, but still, I mean, I recognize it. I share it. So yeah. Oh, really? That's a thing. It is. Chapter 2 syndrome is a thing.
So the way I get around this is I write chapter 2 first.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where my story begins.
Actually, I had a similar problem with this. I wrote chapter 2 first in the sci-fi book.
I write chapter 2 first. Mm-hmm. I write the rest of the book, and then I go back and I write chapter 1.
Interesting. I wrote chapter 2. I wrote it. So Annie's chapter. I don't know if you've seen that, but like Annie's first introduction, I wrote that first. Mm-hmm. It was the first thing I wrote about the book. Because I was thinking, my thought process back then was, she's the ordinary human on Earth. Mm-hmm. So I should start there. And then I was like, and then I wrote Tibor's first chapter, and I was like, but hang on a minute. It's his story more than hers. What the hell am I doing? So I switched them.
That's good.
It didn't really alter the meaning of the story because since both characters are having an introduction, mm-hmm. It doesn't matter who goes first, but to me it did because he is the main focus and Annie is like a second protagonist. I mean, she has her chapters, she has her meaning. The story wouldn't exist without her, but it is his story first. So that's, I was like, okay, I have to switch it and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my chapter 2 is intense.
Awesome.
Good to see.
That's awesome. Like, because I think I'm going to get into the habit of skipping the first 3 chapters.
Oh my.
And just getting to the catalyst.
This is the thing. That's why I wanted to make the first 2 chapters interesting-ish. I mean, I know Annie, poor Annie. What can I make interesting about her life when her life is a disaster? Not much.
Well, that's what makes it interesting, right?
Sad, I would say.
Which still inspires interest.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the thing with both of my characters is that none of them are the ordinary, regular neighborhood person, since they are not that, because one of them lives in space, the other one lives in Peru, and she's blind and partially blind, and she has a very, it's not a pretty life, and both of them have a skill of astral projection. So okay, I suppose that's interesting enough, so I went with it. But of course, chapter 3 is where shit hits the fan, and it's like, okay, yeah. So I see the problem. I see what you mean, because I have it too. And also, Adega, I mean it. I've seen your work.
We both mean it.
Yeah, we've seen your work. We've seen what you do, and you've done it for a couple of years now. And I mean, seriously.
Every chapter until the middle of the book should leave the reader with a massive hook and question. Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. The draw to continue will be easier to follow. Yeah. And
hi, Joseph.
he is but a brute, yet I cannot look away. Like it's like human psychology.
It is psychology. Yeah. It's a train wreck. I'm looking. I'm watching. Yeah. Also, hi, Joseph. Thank you for joining today. Yeah, I'm very happy to see people joining today. Thank you so much for joining us. We are doing writing and productivity sprints, and at the same time, we're also chatting in the middle. And Charlotte says, chapter 4 is when my plot kicks in. So chapter 4.
See, so plot is so important to me. Mm-hmm. So, like, I want to get my teeth into the plot as soon as possible.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I planned my story. I didn't pants it. I planned it. Because it was my first book in English, at least. The teenager train wreck that I wrote, that doesn't count. that doesn't count. I don't care. But yeah, this is my officially. It was like I'm taking writing seriously now. That it was my first book, and I was like, okay, it's the first. I'm a newbie. I need to plan this, otherwise it's going to be a mess. And I mean, it's still kind of messy because English, but it's less of a mess because it's now about the polish instead of, story-wise, it's okay. Story-wise, yeah. I planned it. There are some enhancements that I need to do. Yeah, sure, because no one is perfect.
Sure.
But of course, I mean, it's just a polishing phase instead of, Also, hi, hola, Darhastur. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Patron in the Dark. Good morning. So good to see you. Look who's here.
Hi, it's Marco.
Hi, hi, Marco. Good to see you. The idea that the readers caught the right what?
The idea that readers out there might arbitrarily skip chapters of my story feels weird.
It does feel a bit weird, huh? I mean, this is why I have to put important pieces of information in the first 2 chapters. So at some point, they're going to go back and see it. At some point, I hope we will see. But
sometimes I will read a book twice.
Sometimes.
And so, like, the idea that I might skip the first 3 chapters just to get to the plot the first time through, but then I'll go back. And sometimes I'll read those first 3 chapters just to kind of like get some more background.
Right.
It's kind of like a behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's a behind the scenes kind of thing.
With the actors.
You've been researching a lot, huh? I know this is a thing. I got advice from a little bit from Masterclass, but like a discussion that we had about a Masterclass that we both watched.
Oh, yeah.
And so I have a plan B that I have to put into motion because maybe the sci-fi is not going to be my first book published, maybe because of how the situation is with the publishers, and it's very gatekeepy and very, and maybe I need something more like a true standalone, like a true standalone that I could publish with a small press, and it's not that big of a risk, like just to get the foot in the door kind of thing. So I am researching the crap out of Icelandic geology just to write that thing.
See, Marco, like that is what I look forward to in a story. So I might not need to skip the chapters. Like
Right.
it's not like I just like whir by it. Like I'll actually like skim through and be like, no, it doesn't start there. No, it doesn't start there.
Oh, so you also had like a problem with chapter 2 and you had to rewrite. Oh, yeah, that was, yeah. Darth is also a great writer. I mean, I want to see more of your content. I should really get to that. I'm sorry that I have been like really distracted, but like when I get into research mode, it's like, oh, I barely can interact with other people, barely. Oh, hi, Adega. Yeah, people are saying hello to each other. Marco says you
I'd
skipped
be
the.
skipping the inciting incident in one of the first mini adventures if I skip that far into his story. And you know what? I look forward to that.
Yeah, phew, you're back. And I found Sako's channel. Great. You're finding the, yeah, for people who are interested, her link is in the chat if you look up.
Oh, my witchy channel.
Yeah, your witchy channel. Icelandic geology, that is incredible. Yes, it is. It is. Joseph, at the beginning of the stream, we were talking about that Icelandic volcano that went boom. That's why the thumbnail. And it's very interesting. There's a lot of YouTube streams, a lot of YouTube stuff going on, like time lapse and footage of the eruption of Fagradalsfjall. If you want to know more about it, you just put Icelandic volcano 2021 and you will find a lot of, because I know I don't expect people to spell Fagradalsfjall.
No.
I mean, it's actually not I'm going to spell it in the chat.
Well, those who don't speak Scandinavian languages.
I don't speak Icelandic.
I know you don't, but you've got the pronunciation down at least.
Yeah, there you go. I spelled it in the chat. If you wanna look it up, you just type Fagradalsfjall and then you can find a lot of volcanoes. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So Icelandic geology, it's fantastic. I want to write it's a sort of sci-fi because again, future. It's gonna be like the end of the 2030s, so 2040 Iceland, and it's gonna be a sort of like thriller sci-fi, like a political thriller sci-fi kind of thing. But I need to study the geology and like how things would be, the climate change. Like there's going to be a lot of environmentalism involved because I want to take my stories in that direction without making it into like an agenda or anything. It's not, no, I'm not doing that, but like just like how things would be in the future. And Iceland is one of the countries that will be very noticeable. Like climate change will be extremely noticeable in Iceland. Glaciers are already melting. There's a lot of changes in geology. So that's why I'm looking into that.
Yeah.
There you go, Marco. Fagradalsfjall. Yeah, that's. You can say that. Yeah.
There you go, Darth Hastor. Now you're only 4 subscribers away from 200.
4 subscribers! Yay! I mean, nice that people are finding each other. I love that my streams are networking that way. I like it because here we have a bunch of great writers, all of you. I'm serious about it. You guys are amazing. I haven't seen your stories yet, Darth, but you're friends with Adega, and to me, that's enough to tell. Yeah, you guys are a thing. You're great writers. So, Marco, I have seen your story. It's awesome. Wait, what was your message? If you know how to split the based on the words composed, and it is easy. Yeah, it is. Yeah. You speak Swedish too, so that's yeah. I don't think I could even pronounce that. No, it's not that hard. But yeah, at first
Well,
it's like
a lot of us need like a pronunciation guide to begin with,
yeah.
and then you can start parsing it apart by word.
You if you if feel free oh my god, AV, yeah, because AV, you're an academic researcher, right? If I remember right, yeah, you feel free to send me a message. That stuff is right in my ballpark. Yeah,
Cool.
awesome. Just like how just for like
Fairdale Hill.
oh, Fairdale Hill, yeah, would look weird to a non-English speaker. Yeah. Internet died.
Fairdale Hill. Yeah.
Yeah, internet died. You're back, Charlotte.
You're back.
You're back. You can do this. You're back. And thank you for coming back. Yeah. So let's do another sprint. We're gonna do 15 minutes again
Yeah,
because
sounds great.
I think 15 minutes is it's kind of right. It feels right. I don't know for this morning. I don't know. It's a weird morning for me.
Well, it's good to be chatty and also productive.
I mean, the people in the chat here, you guys are all amazing. I'm so delighted that this is the people that come to my streams and want to hang out. It's like I learned so much from many of you, and it's so interesting. I mean, I love it. I love it. So I hope that that my streams are still interesting. Let's do 15 minutes, and this time I'm gonna grab the airplane in the snow. Yeah, this is Hulda's timer. This is not the blue hair girl is not Dal. It's Hulda. It's one of my fictional characters. It's from a short story that I wrote. It's called Danger. This one is a thriller, and yeah, it's an interesting one. It's so Hulda. Uh, Maybe I don't put the music. I'm not gonna put music today. I'm just gonna keep it quiet so you can put your own things. But yes, Hulda timer. We're getting ready to. Wait, there are some comments or something. Oh, they are just talking among each other. I pronounce it right. Yes, yeah, you did. You did. It's good. Yeah, I can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can
You
do
can do
it.
it.
Ah, you can do it. So let's get ready for sprinting. We're gonna have 15 minutes on the clock and sprinting in 3 and a 2 and a 1. Sprint. And we are back. Hello. Sako, you're still muted.
Sorry, I'm here, I swear.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you. How did it go for you?
I'm a little scattered, but good.
Yeah, scattered. That was me too.
It was a little scattered.
It was scattered. I found again. I mean, it seems like all the updates come in the morning when I'm streaming, and it's like, oh shit, now I have to watch that, and oh, I have to watch that. Oh, I have to, so that was scattered.
That was a little bit. It was a little bit of that for me too.
I found there's a podcast interview with Andri Snær Magnusson, and I was like, oh, I need to listen to that. Research purposes.
Yeah, sure.
So basically everything that Andri does, I watch it because of the way the stories that he writes and the books that he has put out. It is like, I think it's like he's paving a road for me. I feel like that, so I want to be like him. It's like I want to be like Andri when I grow up. It's that kind of thing. So I watch a lot of his stuff just for learning how to approach what I want to approach. Also, Q, thank you so much. I know she's going for work. Thank you so much for popping up.
Bye, Q.
Hi, bye, Q. Thank you. Arigato. You should hang out. She's very good at Japanese.
She is.
I want to learn.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Jamata.
What is that one?
It's like, see you later.
Jamata. Yep. Working on PowerPoint presentations. Oof, I am afraid of public speaking. I don't know how you do that. I mean, I make videos. I do, but I edit the crap out of those audio files. Yeah. Sayonara. Ohio. Sayonara. Thank you. Lol. Yeah, bye-bye. So thank you so much for popping up. I know a lot of people are coming and going because it's work time. They are getting ready.
Yeah.
They just got to work. It's very nice that people are still popping up and saying hi and maybe sprinting or just hanging out in the chat. It really means a lot. It really means a lot. I'm very happy to know that my streams are interesting, that the conversation will always come with something cool and interesting, and we get productive. It's really awesome. I appreciate it. It makes me want to get out of bed in the morning. So that's one of the reasons why I started doing it in the morning, because by mid-afternoon I'm already like, oh, okay, I think I'm just tired. And so I decided, okay, it's
Bayonara. Yeah.
Bayonara. Marco, you always come up with the cool gags. He's funny. You should come to my streams more often. I haven't seen a video from you in a long while. Like, where are you? I miss you. You make great content, and he knows a lot of books that no one knows about. It's awesome. It's like, where did he get those? I mean, Sweden, I guess, but still, I like his content. He's funny. He's great. I'm here doing what? Doing constant
sprints and the lurk.
And the lurk. Yeah, she's lurking. I thank you, Spence. No, I know Spence in the morning is like, wow. She's like, okay, Spence.
She hits the ground running, and so that she can like chill out in the afternoon.
Exactly. Like in the morning, Spence is like 15-minute sprint. I did the laundry. I did the dishes. I cooked. I sent children to school. I got dressed. It's like all that in 15 minutes. Wow. That is Spence in the mornings. It's awesome. Yeah. Now that's one's a ref. Oh, it's a reference. Oh, I don't watch anime. I don't want, Bayonara. I don't know what the reference for. Sorry, but it's still funny. He brings up the fun stuff anyway. It's so cool. Yeah. So my sprint was basically, oh look, there is more content for me to watch about whatever it is about that I want to write in, Iceland and climate change. I mean, they lost their first big glacier, the Okjökull. It's gone. It's gone now. So they already lost a glacier. They will continue to lose glaciers. I read about it in his book On Time and Water, and I was like, oh shit, it's bigger than people think, So yeah, I'm listening to podcasts. I saved it for later after the sprints. Also, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Morning, friends. I'm at
Hey, Sarah.
work. Yeah, Sarah. Sometimes Sarah pops in, and thank you so much for joining. Even if it's yeah, but wanted to say hi. Yeah, I know she's at work. Thank you so much, Sarah. I hope you have a good day at work. Thank you. And he says, "Strainyard, stop jumping on me." On the last few steps of renovation and a mental health break. Yep, yeah, I get you. I was there. That was me in November, December, and then I came full swing in January. So I get it. I get it. The mental health break is important. But I've got some scripts and material. Yeah, I just need to get around that. Yeah, I know the feeling, right? Hey, Sarah. Yeah, good to see you,
Oh,
Sarah.
my lights. Yeah, they are. So this is my shrine to Saraswati and Ganesh, and this is my blanket fort, which has like lights all over the place, and like I don't have an extra light on. It's just, I guess I could put my ring light on, but why? And
Oh, look at that. You okay? So you have a story pinned in the comments in your last stream. Cool. I'm gonna check that right after my stream because I'm curious, and I think you're a talented writer. Even though I haven't seen your work, I just know it because of the quality of your streams and the stuff that you guys talk about. Super interesting. So I'm gonna look that up right after I'm done here. So podcast and Darth Hastur's story and meow over there.
yeah,
Meow. Pay attention to meow. Yeah,
she
that's it.
could come to me,
But no,
but
but
no.
no. She's like meow. No, you come to meow and pay attention to meow. That kind of cat. Yeah, Sako's cat is a great co-host. We hear her a lot. He or
Mhm.
him or her.
She, it's a
It's a
she.
she. It's a she. So we hear her a lot. She's a diva. She's like, okay, she's streaming. Meow.
She is a Himalayan. Her name is Pabu Ikshu, which means sugary puffball in
Aww.
Tibetan.
Pabu Ikshu.
Pabu Ikshu,
Oh, Pabu Ikshu. Yeah.
sugary puffball.
Sugary puffball. It fits her. She sounds like a celebrity. Like wrote my wife's bio for her office. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
very nice of you to do.
Yeah, I mean, writing a bio is so hard. It's great that someone can help you with it because it really is the
Sometimes it's
hardest.
easier to write it for other people.
Hi, Jenny. Good morning.
Hi, Jenny.
Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Great name. Pabu Ishu. Ichu. Sorry. Pabu Ichu.
With a
See,
K.
Ikshu. Okay.
Mhm.
Pabu Ikshu. Okay. Okay. You see, I also have to learn new pronunciation things.
Yeah, it's Tibetan.
It's Tibetan. I think that was the first time I ever said something in Tibetan. So that was my first. It's a great name. I like it. Wow. I like it a lot. Meow. Okay, and I still think it needs another rewrite. Let me know what you think. Sure. I mean, if like what I could tell you is go with your gut. If you feel like it needs something, it might need maybe, or maybe you're just like me, who's a perfectionist. But this is a great thing. We were talking about this with other writer friends. I am one of those writers who
I'm sorry, you cut out.
will take took off the banner. The banner, sorry. Yeah, so we were talking about criticism, and like some people are afraid to even give feedback because
Because
how
conflict.
other writers have taken it. Yep. I'm one of those writers who actually will take it, and I appreciate it immensely. I'm like, Sako, you have given me feedback for multiple of my stories, and I'm over here like endlessly thankful because how else am I going to
I'm
figure
thankful
that
for
out
letting me.
if someone doesn't tell me?
I am thankful that you let me read your stuff.
Yeah, I don't share it so openly until I publish, until I do that. I mean, I share with some people. I do share. I do because I need feedback and I want to learn. And but it's like trusted people. Marco has seen some of my work. Some I haven't seen you in a while, so we cannot really. It's good to see you again. Sako has seen some of my work. Story Detective has seen some of my work. So Robert, shout out to Robert. So yeah, I share, but with like people that I feel comfortable with, and like yeah, I don't. I am one of those who will take criticism because I need it. And that's the only way I'm gonna make my stories better. And I do get gut feelings of, oh shit, this needs a rewrite. This needs. I have shared with you too. Yes, that is true. And also, Ade guys, you're in my Discord. So whenever I drop something in the Discord, you have access to it.
Mhm.
All my Patreons and some invited people who maybe are not on Patreon, but Patreons have direct access to my Discord now. And there will be some people that even you don't have to be a Patreon, but you can come. Like, I don't discriminate that way. It's just like if you're a Patreon, you have jump access right there immediately. Like, you can just join. So any input is welcome. Yep, I appreciate it. Yeah, of course. I will look into that. The art in the art world, people are so scared to give feedback. Yeah, they are, huh? It
There
is.
are a lot of, for one, there's a specific way you should give feedback
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah.
both in writing, in art, in music, any of that. Like there is a method to giving back feedback. It's called the sandwich. You say something you like about it, say something that could be changed,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
with a suggestion on how to change it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then end it with something that you like about it.
Oh, Stephen, thank you for that. I mean, okay, music. That I put music on the shelf. I had to. I just don't like the way that female artists are treated in the music industry, especially female, like minority females. People of color, people with disabilities. It yeah, I just don't like the way that it was not about my singing. It was about the blind, exotic looking girl from a faraway land who wants to be a singer. It's like, okay, it was like very sensationalized. I hated it. I hated it so much. And I was trying, also, this is my mistake. I was trying hard to to cope with that image. Okay, this is the only way I'm gonna go somewhere, so I'm gonna be the exotic blind girl, blah blah. It was really, after a while, it was really uncomfortable, and I had to stop. I had to. So maybe someday I might, like, for example, something that my mother told me that could be a thing, and there's nothing wrong with it, is like, if I ever decide to come up with music for my poetry, like I want to put a background music that I made,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool because it's your poem and you made the music in the background for it, like you made like a whole soundscape for your poem. That would be great. But like
Mm-hmm.
singer, like being a singer again, like back to my singer name. You know my real name, Sako. My, yeah. So like going back to that name, going back to that, I don't feel like I want to. But like there is author to karaoke. There is a lot of, there's a lot of cool stuff that we can do. So I sing for my friends, I sing for myself. It's fun. I can still sing. It's just that I'm not gonna make it a career. Am I in your? I don't know if you're in my disc. Hey, you're welcome to my Discord. I will invite you.
I just posted a link in the chat
Awesome. So people can join.
so people can join.
What is this?
The sandwich.
The sandwich. Positive, negative, positive. Yep, that is true. Discord link. Yay. But your singing is, oh, thank you. But thank you. I'm glad to hear that, Marco. It's just that it is just that it wasn't about the singing. It was about everything but the singing. And then I started to feel that my singing is just not good enough, and people had to put something else to compensate. It felt like that. It felt like compensation because my singing wasn't good, so we had to sensationalize everything else. That's how it felt. And after a while, I was like, but if I'm not even that good of a singer, what the heck am I doing? I should do something else. So that's what happened.
I see.
Yeah, and I come up with a bit in a script of mine that would do well with a song. You're the first. Oh, thank you. I will gladly send you a recording if I'm singing. I don't mind singing. It's just that I'm not gonna make it a career anymore because no.
No, I would never make music my career.
Is your singing on your account here? No, the only thing I have, the only thing
Karaoke.
no. I put up a cover. I did. I have a Billie Eilish cover. It's called Everything I Wanted, and it's on my channel. But it's oldie, so it is the only cover I have posted as Dal because it's just a cover. And it's notorious that I'm just doing it for funsies, and I'm not. It's not a career. It's just like, okay, once in a blue moon, she posted a song. I might do it again this year. I might sing because people like it, but I'm not doing that as a career. That's I put a boundary there. So yeah, you love singing, woo! But just in your kitchen. But that's fine. You can sing in your kitchen. Doesn't have to be like promoting it. And if people say that, then screw them. Yeah.
Our loss until Doll picks up the guitar again.
Maybe. I might.
I want to do an open mic night, like on AuthorTube.
Yeah, I'm not limiting my artistic potential. I'm just like being more careful with how I approach things because I am a minority person in many ways. So life taught me that I don't have that freedom. I don't. Unfortunately I don't. Or if I do, it's gonna come with a price. And I have mental health to take care of. If you know what I mean. So that's why I put up the boundaries of nah. I'm just not doing it.
We don't have to monetize everything in our lives.
We are not forced to monetize everything. You sing for your cats, and you sing on your car. Yep.
And to the vlog watchers.
And to the vlog watcher, yeah, you do. I mean, Sarah is cool. I like your vlogs. Sarah posts vlogs every Sunday or almost every Sunday, unless technical issues or something like that. But Sarah's vlogs are really cool. Sarah Sharon Weber, like she's a horror author. She has books. It's available on her website. So if people are curious, if you want to read horror, Sarah, she's another horror author, just like Sako. And she posts Sunday vlogs, mostly on her car because that's when she has time to film. Understandable. And
it's kind of intimate. Like I kind of dig that she does it from her car.
Yeah, and
it's kind of like going for a ride with Sarah. And
going for a ride with Sarah. It is really cool. I like the vibe. Sometimes, of course, there are cat footage because she has cats. And Dreamer is a diva. I love Dreamer. So that's Sarah. If you want to look up her work, that's
she's
how to
awesome.
Find her. She's really awesome.
Because Friday nights are my date night. I always get the notification that Sarah goes live, and I'm like, God damn it!
Yeah, because it's Friday night.
I'll never get them on Friday evening. It's just a scheduling mishap.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. I mean, Sarah has been doing I don't know if you're still doing that because I haven't seen it in a long while, and maybe it's my notifications not popping up.
It's gotta be. It's 6 p.m. Eastern.
No. I mean, Sarah used to do the Welcome New Tubers series.
That's true. She did.
Yeah, she did Sarah was so kind. She used to find all the new author tubers through the AuthorTube newbie tag, and she used to find them and make a series. Okay, these are the new author tubers and like go to and she posted links to it. That's how people found me, because I made a newbie tag and some people saw me, but like 6 people, and then Sarah put me in one of her YouTubers videos, and people started flocking in, and I was like, whoa, what happened? And it was Sarah. So my YouTube presence in the authortube community started with Sarah and then other people in the crowd. I think it was Dana. So yeah, that's how it all started. So it is thanks to you, Sarah. Of course, I'm going to, share your content as well. You're here, and you're here at work. I mean, seriously, how am I not going to? How am I not going to? I love singing to myself. Yes, I love singing to myself.
You are a person.
Yeah, I mean, but I agree with you 100%. I am a person. I am, and I'm an alien as well. That's a joke. That's the gag. I'm the blind alien. But the society that we live in, it's so good at othering what looks different, and it will still do that because things are not going to change that quickly. So it's going to take a while. And since I know that I look different, that I sound different, that I am in a way different on a surface level, I know that it's going to get sensationalized. I know it. I know that people do that. And for a while I was doing it myself because I thought that was the only way. No, I'm a person. I'm a writer. I'm an artist. That's what I do. But, like it is, I am also aware of the world we live in. So, yeah.
Sucks ours to join in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of
Mine are
comments.
usually annoyed with me because I rub my face on them. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, Pabu, like I'll lay my face on her and then she'll start purring and then I take my face off and then she starts bathing.
Yeah. Also, no, yeah, I absolutely get it that you ran out of time. I got it. I was just wondering like what happened, but yeah, Sarah used to do that a lot. She was the welcoming person to the authorship community. Like you appear on Sarah's video, people find you. It was that kind of thing. It's really cool. So like seriously, she needs more love. Nice Lovecraftian horror is my cup of tea. Awesome. I'm going to do my first stream. Oh, you're gonna stream? When? Next week. Okay. If you need a co-host, like depending on what time are you doing it, because Charlotte is in Italy, so time zones are a thing. But like depending on what time you're doing it, call me if you need a co-host. I co-hosted with Alexis in her first stream. Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago, because last week I had technical issues. Sarah is wonderful. Yeah. What is it? Yeah, this one is hard to read. I love my authortube friends. I wish I had more
more time to do YouTubers. Maybe I can adjust it to fit my life better.
Yeah, maybe once a month or something like that. It doesn't have to be every week. No. Or like once a month can be.
Well, it's tough to do it once a month in the sense that like there would be hundreds of, especially like on an April or a November or a July, like on the big writing events, like there are always new people.
Yeah, this StreamYard jumping is like super annoying today, so sorry for the technical issues, but yes. Yeah, Mr. Spence is pointed out what that Sarah just
Mr. Spence just pointed out that Sarah just made an affiliate on Twitch while we're on the Hype Sarah train.
Yeah, Hype Sarah. Okay, I will find you on Twitch and I will follow you there. Awesome, Sarah. Awesome. Yep.
I wish it. Well, Karen isn't in charge of the underworld. He's just the boatman.
Yeah, you got behind. No, that's okay, Sarah. At some point, you will just jump back. If you want, you just jump back in. Sam Wicker offered to host me for the first go,
Oh, that's nice of her.
but we'd love to do it with you too. Yeah, I mean, just message me. You know where to find me. I'm approachable. I can. I only had to say no once, and it was because it was a stream right before the worldwide write-a-thon, and I was like, dude, I have to save my energy for the marathon. So that's why I couldn't do the. I hate when I have to say no. It really annoys me because it means a lot to me that people are even considering me to invite me for a stream. It to me is a big deal. To me it is. So it's like saying no, it's like, oh, I hate it when that happens. But it's not a definite no for like forever. No, it's like, okay, not this week, maybe next one. Is that kind of, yeah. Hi Aphrodite. Hi Aphrodite, you caught the we're like at the tail end of my stream, but thank you so much for popping up. Aphrodite is an amazing author tuber. She has released a book. It's called Shattered, and it's the first in a series. So like if you're interested, if you like young adult, and if you like a different perspective, Aphrodite is one to go. Please check her out. The book is called Shattered. So if you look for Aphrodite Lee and you see that it has a beautiful purple cover, purple and black cover, it's amazing. Oh wait. StreamYard. New story idea. Sarah. What?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, Sarah is the Karen.
Is the Karen that secretly plans to overthrow Lucifer.
Awesome. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah is going to throw it.
Ooh, I like it.
I have not been to. You have not been to bed. Damn. Aphrodite, you need some sleep. Seriously, my girl, you need some sleep. Wow.
You should sleep sometimes. Yeah.
At some point you should sleep sometimes. Seriously, that wouldn't be healthy. That's how do you do that? How do you survive?
Suffer brain damage at hour 50.
Yep. So
you know.
Just so you know, at hour 50, please. I had a problem like that last year. I was streaming and I was like, I want to sleep and I just cannot sleep. It was disgusting. Working on some hot stuff for April. Woo!
Are you doing Camp Nano? Are you doing Camp Nano with us?
I will try. I will try to do poetry.
I'm setting it for 10,000 words.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try poetry. I'm gonna try poetry for camp. So it's not gonna be NaNoWriMo. It's gonna be NaPoWriMo. So yeah, poetry instead of a novel. I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I will make like one poem per day. I just want to write a couple of new poems. That's what I want. That's the goal. And yes, there will be a poem about a volcano. I'm looking forward to that because I feel like I need to talk about certain things, but with a volcanic metaphor. Yeah, that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to April and see what I can come up with. I have a few more hours before. Oh god. But I will rest. Yeah, you should like please. This is for Aphrodite before we say goodbyes. But dear Aphrodite, I recommend that you close your eyes, take deep breaths, and relax. Think of a happy place and all the things that you want to achieve. They are real. They will come true. But at this time and place, you should close your eyes and rest. Take another deep breath. I'm gonna be that person from the radio again. You really need to sleep, Aphrodite. You should not. Don't force yourself like that. I know that productivity culture. I know, but like you should really not. Don't force yourself like that. What? More comments? Yeah.
Unless you're a truck driver like me. We never sleep and our brains are completely dead.
Yeah, truck driving is difficult, definitely. Yeah, but you will sleep, Aphrodite. You will. Oh my god.
Aww.
When I started doing my meditation voice, Oh,
She's rolled up in
hello.
bed sleeping.
Hello, cat. Hello, Charlotte's cat. It's nice to hear you like the meditation voice. I hoped you have a nice nap. Meow, meow. Sweet dreams. So before we say goodbye, sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and seven seas. Everybody is looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them wanna get used by you. Some of them wanna abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Sweet dreams are made of these. Yep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yep. So little singing because people wanted to hear that. So there you go. And ASMR time. No, just a meditation for Aphrodite to relax. And designing a bunch of stickers and art prints. Awesome. Awesome. Now I'm singing. Yay. No, Aphrodite, you're also a great singer. Ooh, spans, like stickers. Yay, that's cool. You weren't lying. You can yeah. Yeah, I sing. I do, but I just for funsies, and I'm gonna sing more on my streams. I see that people like it, so I will just bring in a couple of things. But for the time being, it is time to say goodbye. So Sako, would you like to say your outro and tell us everything about you, what's coming up with your content and all the good stuff?
Howdy neighbors, I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voigt. I write horror and I'm a witch and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. If you are looking to market yourself better as an author, you can find me here at Sako Toomey Cass Voigt. And if you are interested in being a witchier witch, I read witchcraft books on my channel at 10 a.m. Eastern on The Witch of Till with Teg. On Saturday, I am doing an 8-hour stream where I am throwing 3 card readings, tarot readings for $5 a pop. And the proceeds are going to my mother's cancer treatments.
Awesome. I'll be there for that stream. And okay, so that it's been amazing. Thank you so much to everyone who joined or just came to say hi and all that. I mean, I appreciate every single one of you. It means a lot to me that people enjoy what I'm doing here. I'm glad I can even sing for you. Like I'm gonna try to make it a thing at the end of the streams. So thank you so much. I am Dulce Silverno. I'm a partially blind own voices author, also known as the Ace from Space. That's the gag. I write primarily sci-fi, as you can tell from my brand, but I also write short stories in different genres and a little bit of poetry. This is my stream. It's gonna be 9 a.m. Eastern on Tuesdays, and coming soon, I promise. It's going to be 9 a.m. Eastern on Fridays and probably Saturdays on Twitch. That's going to take me a while, but yes, I have a Twitch account. I'm going to try to do it this Friday. Promise, promise. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week on Tuesdays. Thank you. Bye-bye.